Hi guys, Erin asked me to redo the exercises and stretches that I was talking about on the live video the other night. The sound was so garbled, I know most of you didn't hear me. So, when I lived in Texas, I knit with a young lady who was an exercise physiologist. And she wanted to make certain that we always took care of our hands, because if your hands are injured, you're not going to be able to knit comfortably. Let's take Erin as an example here. She's injured her hands, she's in a brace, she's coming back from it, but some of the things that she could have done to prevent this might have been just stretching before doing long stints of knitting. So, to that end, we want to make sure that we take care of our hands. And I know as knitters we think it's just knitting, it's not going to hurt. But if we overuse our hands in the same repetitive motion doing knitting all the time, that can definitely lead to some injuries to our hands. It can lead to carpal tunnel syndrome, it can lead to tendinitis in our hands. All of those things take a long time to recover from. So let's take care of our hands. So the recommendation is that you do some stretches before you sit down to knit, about every hour while you're knitting, and then lastly before you finish for the day. You want to make sure that you stretch again. So some of those stretches, we take our hands, we push them together, kind of like you're praying, but you're pushing a little harder, you're feeling the stretch in your wrists, possibly in the back of your hands. All right, you're going to hold it for about 10 seconds, release it. You'll repeat that a couple of times. Another one, point them down and push your elbows toward the floor. Okay, hold that 5-10 seconds, release it, go back into it, and if you want to do your fingers while you're here, you can bring your heels of your hands apart. That's going to go ahead and stretch your fingers a bit. Alright, relax that. The last one I want to cover is you'll need a table to do it. So you've probably noticed if you stand at a counter and you lean in on it, you get a little bit of a stretch. So let's modify that a little bit. Let's turn our hands around so that our fingertips are facing us. And then bend your knees a bit. That's going to pull you back. And you're going to really feel some stretching going in the back of your hands.